Welcome to the usability testing for Sun Social Emotional Education and Therapy for Sarah K. Johnson, MS, LPC. This is an informational website, and its purpose is to display services offered by Mrs. Johnson, to provide mental health resources, and to offer background information for Mrs. Johnson herself. Her goal in this website is to provide a cheerful, hopeful, and uplifting website without portraying a negative tone for mental health. The purpose of the usability testing is to establish a baseline of user performance, identify potential design concerns, determine the ease of use by the end user, and to test the mood and feeling of the website. The testing was completed in person while also being recorded. The items needed for the testing were a laptop provided by the test administrator, a mobile device, Screencastify recording services, and a usability testing consent recording form. Dates that the testing occurred were from April 3rd, 2023 until April 12th, 2023. There were quantitative and qualitative observations, and there were 5 participants. And the main demographics for those participants were the roles that they had. One participant was a principal, another one was a special ed director and school counselor. One participant was a tech specialist. One was a parent of an adolescent, and one was a community leader and church member. The responsibilities of each participant were to complete a set of tasks with few or no mistakes. So the goal of the informational site is that the links, buttons, and pages are self-explanatory and that the users will be able to navigate the site with ease and without clicking on pages that are not useful to the specific task. So users were given 11 task-driven questions, and we were hoping that they would complete those tasks with 100% accuracy and that they would spend less than 1 minute on each task. There were also 7 preferred experience questions that were given for qualitative observations. This first table shows the first 6 tasks that were asked of each user. Every user completed the task at a 100% task completion rate, and 5 of the tasks were quickly done in under 1 minute. One task, which was to locate the services, on average, it took each user 1 minute and 42 seconds to complete. This did not fall under the qualification of completing the task under 1 minute. Those users used different tabs to search and try to complete this task. The last 5 tasks were also completed with a 100% completion rate and well under the 1 minute time frame that was required. On one specific task, 2 users selected a resources tab first. Each user was also asked 9 additional questions that really focused on their feelings and how they thought the website was portrayed. There was a lot of positive feedback for this website, with each user positively reflecting that the site did have a calming effect on them, that they were able to maneuver the site with ease, that the site did feel trustworthy, it did make them feel hopeful, that it did not have a negative overtone, that Mrs. Johnson's profile picture did make them feel comfortable. Most users said that they would hire Ms. Johnson based off of the website, and there were several suggestions for improvement that were taken into consideration. The additional comments were that it was very inviting and calming and comfortable feeling. Here are some additional qualitative data. And then the recommendations that were noted were that a services page and tab was created. The referrals were added to the homepage. The acronym SET was explained on the homepage more clearly, and Mrs. Johnson's name was added to the contact page. One suggested recommendation from a user was to take away drawings and add clean lines to improve the aesthetics of the website and to make it feel a little more professional. In conclusion, testing for Ms. Johnson's site was extremely successful. Users were able to complete 90% of tasks within the 1-minute time frame. Changes were successfully made to the site build to allow for users to complete 100% of the tasks with ease. Other suggestions were taken into consideration and many were implemented into the site build. Thank you very much.